Hey there folks, and welcome back for another head shave. Today we are going to use Headslick, but we're going to use it without lathering. I had a viewer who wanted to see a head shave without actually lathering the Headslick, so I'm going to go ahead and wet the dome, and we'll apply a little Headslick into the hand like so. There we go, a little bit of Headslick there. And we're just gonna sort of rub it in the dome, and then we'll see how we do. I'm not using a ton, but I think this stuff works really well, whether you're using a brush or not. When I say I'm not lathering it, obviously I'm gonna, by rubbing it in, it's gonna create a little bit of a lather, but I'm not using a brush. So I think that was the main thing that the user wanted, and we'll just sort of slick that back a little bit. It gets on your hand, it's really slippery. And so it really is slick, and I like this stuff. Now the last that I used it, I'll post a Amazon affiliate link below. It was like 10 bucks on Amazon for 5 ounces, so that's not too bad. $2 an ounce, that's very good actually. Today we're going to use the Harry's, which one of my favorite razors. Yesterday you saw the Defender, and today we're going to use Harry's. It's sort of my go-to. Does a great job. And having no problem whatsoever with the Headslick, even though, as you can see, there's not as much on my head as would be if it were lathered. Still really slick, and you can feel it. Even after the visible Headslick has been removed, it's got that residue left behind, which is exactly what you want in any shaving product, be it Headslick or otherwise. You want something that, if you happen to hit that area again, that it's got that residual slickness left over. It's very important, and when you have it, it's a sign of a really good product in my view. Again, looking at that, you don't see much going on there. But the razor's gliding beautifully. Headslick, for my money, is one of the best products out there in terms of that can be used brushless. That still does a great job. I've had some brushless products that were absolutely terrible. I remember years ago I tried some product. I want to say it was something like Razor Doctor or Razor MD. I can't remember the actual name, but it just was not good at all. Headslick, as you can see here, it just does a terrific job. Even though you can't see much in the way of lather, I just love it. And I have always liked it. In fact, it is my #1 selection of all the the head slick, head blade, head type products. It is my favorite by far. There's a little mentholation in it also, so it feels nice, cooling. I wish they made this with scents, because it really is a terrific soap. And by the way, if you have a soap where you're struggling with lather, you can squirt a little bit of the Headslick in there, and it'll bring it right to life. And it gives it, a little menthol, and just generally, I just really like the product. I gotta tell you, just really like the product. And I'm pretty sure that even if I didn't reapply it, if I just put some water here, it would be fine. I'm going to, because look, there's no sense in, risking it. But boy, you can still feel that slickness is there. But we'll apply a little more, just a little bit, not quite as much. So there we go. About that much, which isn't a ton, just enough to apply that level of barrier and protection that you need, so the razor will glide easily across the dome. This is just one of those products that I really like, and when I talk about it, I don't get a thing for it. Headslick doesn't send me anything. They don't sponsor the show, and half the time I think I've maybe exchanged emails one time with Todd, the owner. But as far as I know, they don't even watch the videos. I'll tag them in the videos and so on, but you know, I don't even think they care. Just my, you know, perspective. But it's one of those deals where the product speaks for itself. You know, it's good enough to where I'll use it regardless because it just works. You know, and as you can see, there's not much on the dome there, but the razor just zooms and glides by. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Not every product does. You remember I used the Helmsman product, you know, not too long ago on the channel. It's not even in the same league, in my opinion, as Headslick. Cremo is good, also Cremo. Headslick is better, in my opinion. Some will probably disagree, and that is fine. I just really like, I like the way this product works. It's always been a winner for me, and I was really surprised when I first used it. Because honestly, a lot of times when you get these latherless or products that are advertised if you can lather them or not lather, you know, a number of them have not been very good. But I wasn't expecting a lot, obviously, or actually, the first time I used Headslick, and I was just so surprised. And so it's one of those products that I just like. And there we go. So a really nice, easy, smooth head shave. And you can see I can continually go over those areas. There's still that slickness there. And it's just a terrific product. And I'm not trying to do an infomercial for Headslick. I just like it. And that's all there is to it. I like it far more than the head blade, to tell you the truth. I mean, I prefer the Harry's razor of the head blade as far as head shaver. But this stuff right here is terrific. Let me rinse the dome. We'll come back and do a little bit of a post. Stay tuned. And all right, here we are back with the magic made by Witches. Thayer's Witch Hazel. We'll squirt a little in our hands and just sort of slap it around. And typically, I leave that set for just a little bit. So we'll give it a second while we just go over what we used. The Headslick, of course, terrific. Good product all around. The last I checked, it was 10 bucks. I think that might have been a sale because it's usually around 13 or something, but even 13 to $14. This is a good product. I'll have an Amazon link for you below if you're interested. I really like it. Check it out yourself if you're a head shaver. Works good lathered, not lathered, terrific. Harry's razor happens to be my favorite cart for head shaving. Decently affordable, and it does a good job for me. And we shall finish off today with the same thing that we used for our face earlier. Good old classic skin razor, which can be found in your local drugstore and so on. Got a nice classic throwback scent, which I like, and we'll rub the dome with that. And we will call it a day. Got a great face shave, got a great head shave, so everything is looking up. I want to thank, I should say, everybody for watching. Till next time, I've been your host, CDB. You are not. God bless.